The Transport and Trade Corridors, Mboyi says, advances the collective ambition of linking Africa, ensuring economic growth and promote trade. He added that the member states are entrusted with the massive responsibility of ensuring that they grow and promote the seamless movement of goods and services across the borders. During the past 20 years, the TKCS managed to harmonize the borders, laws, legal instruments, regulations, and regional integration.
I have not yet looked at the statistics amongst the different countries, but there is a significant amount of trade that moves between these countries. And therefore, it's important that the systems that we put in place and we align are systems that are assisting the region to understand the context of trade, but also understand the need for us to move these goods and services better amongst ourselves as the different countries. We find, therefore, ourselves in the nexus of transportation and trade as we move these goods and then we regulate as the different regulators.
The co-chair for South Africa, Sekgothi Mokgotsi, says the forebearers' vision of connecting Africa from Cape to Cairo was not a vision in vain.
It's through this kind of efforts we see this through and happening, ministers. Africa's integration, especially during this time of continental free trade area, is becoming a reality in a much more faster pace, coordinated amongst different member states, and in this context within the TKC itself. We thank our ministers who gave us the marching orders on the 31st of August to implement this dream when presented to them our strategic plan and our plan to host this kind of event and commemorate the 30 years of the 20 years of TKC.
The Deputy Minister of Works and Transport, Vaiko Nekundi, said Namibia will constantly support the corridor institutions such as the TKC.
This is the only way that our three member states would fast-track the much desired deeper regional integration, which is key for economic development for our region and our people. As part of our contribution to this pivotal TKC MOU, we as Namibia availed an office for the member states to freely utilize the facility in promoting along the TKC corridor, SADC and beyond.
Botswana Minister of Transport, Eric Molale, says unity amongst African member states is critical.
The recognition that the Trans-Kalahari Corridor is not just but a road. It is about people. It is about trade. It is about everything that has to do with African unity. And in his pro-continental view, my own president, President Mokgweetsi Eric Masisi, is also talking to the Zambians, the Zimbabweans, the South Africans, that this free movement be replicated across the region. And I believe he shall overcome.
As part of the celebration, about 30 cyclists from the three member states cycled from Rustenburg in South Africa via Botswana to Namibia's port of Walvis Bay. They cycled for 14 days, covering approximately 1,800 kilometers. The aim was to advocate and strengthen unity amongst member states and safety and security for road users along the TKC. Stefan Irab, NBC News, Swakopmund.